The date freedom is finally here with us, and in this video let us look at that particular day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is expected to be free. Many people don't know, but we don't want it to take you by surprise. Everybody is getting ready for the eventual day. Of course, you already know that here in Noble Media we don't waste time in giving you the information as it is breaking. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all the effort that we have been putting in, is expected to finally regain his freedom in a matter of days. We will look at it here in Noble Media. If you have not subscribed, please click on subscribe right now. The particular date, July 18th. July 18th is the date we are expecting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free. That should be on a Friday. Kanu goes to court, truth goes to court, because Nnamdi Kanu has always stood for the truth, stood for justice, stood for his people, and we're expecting that that day is not just going alone, it's representing the conscience and the aspiration of many people. On the 18th of July, the gates of the Nigerian judiciary will swing open once again, not merely for a man, but for a message. Because Kanu carries the message of his people, carries the message of not only Igbo but all freedom fighters. We can see that most of the things he has said will happen are already happening in our very eyes. Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is expected to appear in court, and with him, the heavy weight of questions Nigeria has long refused to answer. Questions like, why are the Igbo, some people marginalized? Why are the Fulani herdsmen allowed to roam around and kill people? Why is there insecurity? Why is there corruption? Why can't we have a better life in the country? These are the questions that the person of Nnamdi Kanu represents. This is not just a trial. It is a moment of truth. It's a moment that the nation must rise up and answer the truth, because we can no longer keep quiet. People that love freedom, lovers of freedom, cannot keep quiet and see things going so bad. I mean, we thought that Buhari's era was so bad, and it has now moved from frying pan to fire. And we in Noble Media here cannot keep quiet. Since his illegal rendition from Kenya in 2021, remember that few days ago we came in this our platform here in Noble Media to tell you that the Kenyan court High Court in Kenya passed a judgment saying that acquitting Kanu, saying that the Kenya was wrong in the role they played in the capture of Nnamdi Kanu, the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, and they awarded Nnamdi Kanu damages, compensation of 120 million naira, that is 10 million Kenyan shillings. Converted to naira is 120 million, to apologize and say that what the Kenyan government did to Kanu is wrong. So the way Nnamdi Kanu was even brought into the country as a British citizen, traveling on a British passport, was wrong. Since his illegal rendition from Kenya in 2021, Kanu has remained in detention despite multiple court orders granting him bail and even discharging him. That was the appeal court. The appeal court here in Nigeria has said that this man should be freed. The Nigerian government continued disobedience of those rulings has not only eroded confidence in its commitment to the rule of law, but also exposed the selective respect for justice within the system. The Nigerian government don't seem to be obeying the rule of law. They don't seem to be obeying their own constitution, their own court. The court will say this, the leaders will refuse. They will choose to do the one they want. Yet this court date carries more than legal implication. That is on the 18th of July, the appointed day, the day we expect. Of course, Nigerian the lawyers representing Nigeria have concluded their case. They no longer have a case. It is now time for the court to decide whether this man should go. And we are all waiting here in Noble Media and all over us freedom, all over the world, whether those of them in Kenya, those of them in Canada, those of them in Nigeria, those of them in UK, everybody is waiting for July 18. It is a symbol of people's cry for justice. Kanu represents not just himself but millions of eastern Nigeria, whose voice has been repeatedly silenced. Remember that during the Biafran war, millions of the people of eastern Nigeria extraction were gruesomely murdered. Yet, right now, a prominent son of that region is also being held in detention. Kanu represents not just himself but millions of eastern Nigerians whose voice has been repeatedly silenced, whose history has been distorted, and whose legitimate grievance has been met with brute force. I mean, that's why we had Operation Python dance here that led to the killing, missing of most of the southeastern youth. And the government of Nigeria has remained quiet. On this date, that's July 18th, Friday, July 18th, let the world take note, no matter where you are, whether you are inside Nigeria watching or outside. The courtroom becomes a battleground between two forces. One, the lingering shadow of a dishonest political establishment that has refused to address the roots of Biafran agitation, because there is a reason for all this agitation. You cannot just say that people, the youth, should keep quiet, they should stop agitating. There is a reason. If you address these things, if you address unemployment, if you address partiality, if you address injustice, if you address Fulani herdsmen moving around, killing our women, raping our girls, if you address these things, electoral violence, electoral malpractice, then there will be no reason for all this agitation. But until these things are addressed, the agitations cannot stop. Okay? The other, a growing demand for accountability, justice, and national truth. Nigeria often are afraid of saying the truth. And no matter what verdict it is given in the physical courtroom, the court of public conscience is already seated. The world is watching. The youths are paying attention, and history is taking note. When Nnamdi Kanu walks into court on July 18th, he does not walk alone. Please come under the comment if you are among those that want Nnamdi Kanu to be free. Come under the comment of this video and type "free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu" now. We want, now that the court date is approaching, type under the comment "free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu" now. We need at least 1,000 persons to sign this petition in the comment. Type "free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu" hashtag free. We need to make this video, this hashtag, to trend. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walks into court on 18 July, he does not walk alone. With him walks every soul who ever questioned the Nigerian state and was shot down for it. With him walks the haunting silence of those killed during Operation Python dance, those buried without justice, those detained without charge. Let Nigeria, Tinubu, let the judge, let the judicial system, let the policemen, let everybody take note. On July 18, it is not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that goes to court. Truth goes to court, and truth, though delayed, cannot be denied forever. No matter what they do on that day, they cannot hold Oyendu forever. The truth must be said. Those, as he is inside there, battling it out with them, standing strong. Let us that are outside keep tweeting, keep talking, keep writing. So come under the comment of this video sincerely and type "free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu." We need at least 1,000 persons to sign this petition under this comment right now. If you have not done it, do it. Even if you have not done it before, please do it. And not only should you do it, invite your friends, invite your family members, invite your followers, invite all lovers of freedom, whether they are in Igbo land, whether they are in Canada, whether they are Nigerians, whether they are not Africans. Let everybody come and stand for freedom, stand for justice, stand for truth. Now, click on like this video, then share this video. Click on share this video here on YouTube, copy the link, share it on all WhatsApp groups of your friends, your followers, your fans. Share it on Telegram channel, share it on YouTube, share it on Facebook, share it to your friends. Let everybody please come under this video and type "free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu." Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you have done it, there's a video on the screen right now. Click on it and watch immediately.